Hello, I'm here with your March 15th, which is a Monday, tarot using the Thelma Lenormand. I almost called them an oracle. Before we get started, the Lenormand tarot is different from the Rider-Waite tarot, which is the more traditional forms that we see. With this tarot, there are fewer cards, but think of a yes or no kind of answer for energy to come in for this week, because I'm going to try and get 3 cards from this deck and see if I can provide you with a yes or no answer, because the Lenormands do have that built into them. But let's get into it. I have done an extensive pre-shuffle, and now we ask for the messages for Monday, March 15th, 2021. So on with the Lenormand. This deck has been around not quite as long as the traditional Rider-Waite, but the Lenormands have a different system. They have a playing card system. So in the corner of each card, you will see what appears to be a playing card. Now the suits do represent yes, no's, and maybes. That's why I am hoping we will get 3 cards. So then that way I can hopefully provide a yes, no answer, or at least one that is leaning more to a yes, more to a no. I know there is much more to the Lenormand deck in itself, and the playing cards do have a lot more meaning. This is the book that came with it is in multiple languages, therefore it is not quite as detailed as I probably should be looking at having. And I may have to refer to the book because I'm still not quite as well versed into all of the meanings of the Lenormand itself. Each card has multiple meanings depending on the one that precedes it or follows it. Now we do have the Gentleman, which is the Ace of Hearts, and we have the letter, which is the 7 of Spades. And let's see if we can get one more just to help finish off what this letter is about. Now the Gentleman I will have to look into to see exactly what it is referring to other than the masculine energy. The letter talks about knowledge or wisdom, or a piece of news that is coming to you. And this is why having 3 cards with the Lenormand, if you're not using other forms of divination with it, is important, because let's see if we can find out what this letter, what this news that is coming in is about. Now, it is most likely from someone with a masculine energy. One thing I don't particularly care about with the Lenormand deck is that because they are a smaller number of cards, so in the thickness, I don't get the same type of shuffle. And I may have to split the deck and pull for this final card if it does not show up here quickly. And 2, 3. Okay, okay. So we have the Gentleman card, which is number 28, and Ace of Hearts, as earlier stated. And the Gentleman, man, masculine, logic, focus, analysis. This could be you if you are male. This could also be you if you're a female, but have a very strong masculine energy. And the Ace of Hearts is a neutral. It's a maybe. I'm just quickly looking up letter. Yeah, it's written communications. Form of communication coming your way. This doesn't have to be in written letter because it does take into account modern technology. This is also a neutral maybe. And this could be information coming from a friendship, or at least something that may be telling you to let things go. Now, the next card that we have is an interesting card because it is the Storks. And the Stork is representing a change coming in, transition. It is a positive yes. Possible relocation, announcements, starting something new. Very much the energy of the Stork bringing the baby is where that card kind of comes from. We have the Moon from the bottom of the deck, which is the Eight of Hearts. And the Moon is talking about shadows and whatnot. And I'm going to see if I can get that a little closer. Look how beautiful this card is. It is stunningly gorgeous. Now, it doesn't have the same meaning as in the traditional tarot, in which something is being hidden. This talks about expressing your dreams and desires, can relate to employment, and is a positive yes with the Eight of Hearts. And I do need to check one more thing about the Fox. So I'll let you look at the card while I look for it. The Fox is actually very deceitful. That sly, wily fox. Could talk about self-employment, but the keywords are trickster, lies, trap, clever, manipulation, guilt, caution, and is a no with the Nine of Clubs. So altogether, you've been really kind of digging in and using your more masculine side if you are not masculine. If you are male, you've really been working hard, and it's a very masculine energy that is coming in, and there is news. I do really pick up this as a work-related type thing, just with the Fox and the self-employment. The letter talking about news coming in, the Stork also mentioning employment. You may have a male supervisor coming in, or maybe even entering a job where there's a lot of masculine energy. There is news coming in, if not Monday, sometime this week, in regards to possible employment. It is something that is information coming to you that is bringing in a new idea, something new, whether it's a creative idea or you're starting your own business. But there are a lot of hopes and dreams coming in. Now you've got one card that is a no, two cards that are a maybe, and two that are a yes. So for your yes or no question, the answer is actually a maybe, but it's a strong maybe yes to a yes. Just beware, there could be something deceitful trying to get your energy or attention and draw you away from what you have been focusing on in regards to moving forward, especially if it is employment. We still have that Piscean moon energy, so that warns of deception and buyer beware, as well as if it sounds too good to be true, it most likely is. So with that said, I'm going to leave it here for your Monday, March 15th tarot using the Thelma Lenormand. And the Thelma just refers to the imagery. The basics of the Lenormand are still the same. So that's your March 15th energy. And I do feel this is more throughout the course of the week instead of one particular day. So I'll leave it here, and I will talk to you tomorrow.